County. I love this place. Feeling pretty sexy tonight. My boyfriend got me an early Christmas present of some lingerie from Kmart. And it's from the Martha Stewart collection. Probably the blue light special, I don't know. But it also doubles as 2 pot holders and an oven mitt. So that's kind of cool. But I originally grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, in a pretty bad neighborhood. My lunch was stolen at the bus stop like 2 to 3 times a week. And not by the other kids, but by 2 guys in a 73 El Camino. And later I found out I was actually running drugs for my mother. So to this day I will not accept a package from my family. But I went back home this year for my family reunion, and my grandmother's life alert device, the signal got crossed with my brother's ankle monitor, and Grandma went to jail. So it was pretty sad. Last year she divorced my grandpa because he came home with another woman's life alert device around his neck. So now she's on a limited income and she's sharing one with her neighbor, which is okay because they have a 50-50 chance for survival. I don't worry too much about her. But being from Kansas City, I have trouble telling who the homeless are in California. I can't tell if someone's homeless or like a surfer. So I've given a lot of money to surfers I thought were homeless. And I've dated a few homeless I thought were surfers. Just not too good. But I live in Long Beach in a nice area by the water, which is great. And most days I go down to the pier or the beach and I practice my stand-up on the homeless, which I think, is helping because one guy got a job in an apartment so he wouldn't have to hear me anymore. And another one started dressing better so I wouldn't recognize him. But dating, the very best boyfriend I had was in high school. He was very supportive. He used to let me sit on his lap every day and I would tell him my problems, as he kissed me on the forehead. And then he was fired and I was sent to a female counselor. But last year I, dated a much older man. And he was really cool because he could get me into lots of exclusive clubs, like AARP. So that was good, and 10% off at Ross every Tuesday. But he had kind of weird ways. He played a lot of bingo, and he kind of carried that into the bedroom. And so he liked me to call out things like, "Oh, 69. Oh, 69. And I'm like, free space, free space. Bingo. It's like, whatever. And I don't know, that's my run with men. And he did help to launch my comedy career by getting me some paid gigs in some nursing homes. So that was good. But the bad thing about the nursing home circuit is that as soon as you start to develop your fan base, they die. So you have to keep, starting over. He asked me to help him order some Viagra online one time from Mexico. So we ordered the Viagra and we got it in the mail and it said, take with 1 full glass of water, not from Mexico. And it came in 2 dosages, the big tamale and the whole enchilada. And I was like, no thank you. And I was actually happy when he broke up with me when his old girlfriend, came out of her coma. I was like, okay, I'll see you. Love Facebook. I'm on Facebook a lot. I have over 300 friends, and 50 to 60 are like really real friends in the family, and the rest are pretty much my casual encounters from Craigslist. But before I came to the Midwest, I had to stop at Costco to get some shampoo, and in line I was thinking, I hope I have dandruff for like 3 years, because, it lasts for 3 years. Okay. But I have to be back in LA for a last-minute acting job. It's low pay, but it's exposure for me. And besides, I've never been in a police lineup, so I went ahead and took that. And the LA Detention Center also has a new dating program, so I'm going to bring a few $100s with me. It's called Bail Out a Date. So I'm going to try that out. But my health insurance is not too good. doesn't cover anything, and so I thought I'd apply for some additional coverage, and finally was approved for my medical marijuana card for my lactose intolerance. I'm feeling much better now. And right before I left, I got a call from my pastor, and he said, would you please quit putting your free comedy show tickets in the offering plate, which was a relief because I thought he was going to ask me about the 40 I took out for gas. So I was like, that's a relief. I'm like, okay. The times are tough, like for me, and I can't afford to go to the spa anymore, and no more facials or the Brazilian wax, which was my favorite. So I had to tell my boyfriend, the slip and slide, it's closed, but the petting zoo is now open. Thank you very much.